First tonight, one person is dead after a crash in Saco today. According to the Saco Police Department, they received reports of a crash involving an SUV and a dump truck on Portland Road at 3 p.m. today. They say initial investigation showed that the SUV had crossed the center line while moving south and then hit another car. The SUV then continued on in the wrong lane for another several yards before it collided with the dump truck. The SUV driver was pronounced dead at the scene. Saco police say they will share more information as it becomes available. A heads up if you're traveling into Portland over the next few days. A sinkhole opened up this morning on High Street in Portland, just uphill from Commercial Street. Officials with the city have closed off the road, and you might hit some serious traffic in that area. Portland's water resources manager says the block will likely be closed for days or maybe even weeks. Eliot Cutler is back in jail. Cutler, a former candidate for governor, served 9 months for multiple counts of possessing sexually explicit material of minors. He was released on probation, but has been accused of breaking the terms of that several times now, including allegedly accessing sexually explicit material this month. This month, a judge allowed Cutler to have limited monitored internet access. His lawyer tells us the new arrest is over Cutler's refusal to sign a document that he claims had more restrictions than the judge ordered. Last night, we told you about a kayaker who was rescued after they capsized near Two Lights State Park. Cape Elizabeth Fire Chief Steve Young told us that 3 kayakers were out paddling when just after 9 p.m. crews received a call that one of them had ended up in the water. Chief Young credited the group for being prepared. He says they were wearing personal flotation devices and had safety equipment on hand, including a flare gun they used in an attempt to alert rescuers. Young says while air temperatures might feel comfortable, ocean temperatures are still in the mid-50s, which can quickly lead to hypothermia if someone ends up in the water for too long.
It's kind of one of our main functions here in Cape with as much of the rocky coastline we have and as much water activity we have. So fortunately, we have a dedicated group that belongs to the wet team, and they train hard, and they're ready for most all incidents that we get.
Young says anyone heading out on the ocean should always check the weather and water conditions before leaving land and make sure someone knows where they're going. Debates over surveillance technology are happening across the country, and we are also seeing that play out here in Maine. At the center of that conversation right now are flock safety cameras. Flock cameras are one brand of automatic license plate readers, and the growing popularity of these AI-powered cameras have brought many Democrats and Republicans together to try to ban them. Our Christian Harsa has the story.
Every car that goes in and out of Auburn on the north is getting its picture taken.
Bing, 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 bong.
By this flock safety camera. And David Boyer doesn't like it.
How many more freedoms should we give up to be even safer?
Not wild about it.
And neither does Adam Lee.
I think when it comes to the way that the government or corporations can take our data, I don't think that's something that's a Democratic or Republican issue.
And it's not. Lee is a Democrat representing Auburn. Boyer is a Republican representing neighboring Poland.
The issue of surveillance in Maine is truly one of those nonpartisan issues.
The ACLU of Maine's Alicia Ray has been researching these camera systems and was a recent guest on Auburn Republican Representative Laura Libby's podcast.
The data itself, so the license plate data is confidential, but it can be shared with any other law enforcement agency.
That's without a warrant.
Mm-hmm.
Boyer, Libby, and a fellow Republican representative gathered more than 1,200 signatures to put a petition on Auburn's November ballot to remove flock.
It's an invaluable tool for us.
Auburn police have 7 cameras around town and say they have been helpful.
It's difficult to find police officers. It's difficult to retain police officers. So technology is going to, and already has, stepped in and helped to fill that void.
The local petition effort in Auburn still needs 300 signatures more to qualify for the ballot.
We don't want it, and so we're just trying to call back a little freedom here before this thing goes over the crazy train.
Christian Harsa reporting for us there. Representative Boyer is working on a proposal for a statewide ban on this camera technology, and Democratic Representative Matt Beck said he's interested in co-sponsoring that bill if they are both reelected to the State House.